Oh, hi. I'm not Elle Woods, and I'm here to tell you why I would be an amazing lawyer. What? Wrong video? The Nick. The naked. Okay, sorry. Hi, I'm here to tell you why I would be a terrible candidate for Naked and Afraid. Let's begin. Not getting my ears wet. Before I continue, link below are some surveys. Please fill them out if you haven't already. There's also some GoFundMe's and the Red Cross donation for disaster relief stuff that you can donate to. Thank you. Reason number one. Literally, it's in the name of the show. Am I going to put an animation here, or am I just going to be holding my hands? We'll see. But literally the first word of the name of the show. I'm not doing that. I'm not being physically vulnerable while also being emotionally vulnerable and also slightly crazy. I'm sorry for everyone else. Good for you for being able to do it. I know you might be like, oh no, it's no big deal. I don't care. I'm not doing that. I am going to be sticking to wearing my outfits and not embarrassing myself on TV while also all that. No. Reason number two I would be a bad choice for the show is that even with my fun and quirky personality, that'll probably go right out the window immediately, and then I'll just be very angry and not really like what I see once I see back the footage of the edit, because pretty much everything I would be giving the editors is, everything is terrible. Why? I'm not gonna create good enough TV. Or they're just gonna really find me annoying and put all my annoying parts up, and then everyone will find me annoying, and I don't want everyone to know I'm annoying just yet. Maybe if I'm on another show and they find me annoying, at least I won't be as vulnerable, you know what I mean, if I were on another show other than Naked and Afraid. But you know, I don't know how long I would be able to put up a happy-go-lucky while suffering. Reason number three that I would be a bad fit for the show is because I am very delusional. Because I remember during the beginning of summer, I had been walking around shoeless, so I'm thinking, oh, if I'm walking on hot concrete, then it won't be that big of a deal, and it won't burn my feet as much. Cut to me walking on hot concrete and going, wow, this is kind of a big deal. This burns my feet. Luckily, my feet got over it, but you know, walking around on the show, people usually suffer in every single environment, so I don't really want to put my feet through that at all. Reason number four that I wouldn't really be a good choice is because I'd fall right into that producer trap of, don't worry, believe everything we tell you and everything will work out just fine. We will listen to what you say and not cast you in a place where you probably will suffer immensely. And then I would suffer immensely and then probably tap. The interaction would probably be like this. So you do like the cold, you don't like the desert, you don't like snakes, and you really want a partner that'll be able to interact with an introvert. Am I getting that right? Yes, that's absolutely right. I can't wait to go somewhere where it's a little bit more cooler and maybe near water and away from, you know, any of those pesky reptiles. Yeah. All right, we have his ticket booked for the desert. There will be a rattlesnake waiting for him to try and make him suffer, and we are going to give him 3 partners, all of which hate introverts, and they also don't like gingers for some reason. It's gonna be so great, you guys. Reason number 5 that I would not be a good choice for the show is even though I really like to go on long walks in nature, I really enjoy being near civilization and air conditioning and indoor plumbing. Reason number 6 that I'd be a bad choice for the show. I am not a survivalist in any way, shape, or form. I know for fan challenges, they have instructors that'll teach you the basics, but I'll completely forget them in the first 5 minutes of learning said task. I would try to study, but then still completely forget or confuse myself and think, oh, is this the way I tie this knot? Or is it this way? So I'd be asking my partner a lot of questions. They'd probably get very annoyed very quickly because they're trying to survive too and they don't have time to answer all my questions about everything. And to show proof that I'm not a survivalist, I won a bow drill kit from the Naked and Afraid trivia that Joe runs. Shout out to Joe. And as you can see, I have been using it. And I did 4 sessions of trying to make a fire. The first session I got a coal, but I wasn't able to produce any flames from it. And the subsequent sessions I made dust and smoke, which does not make a fire. So I would get frustrated, my partner would get frustrated, the producers would love it if my reaction was very angry or very animated. But, you know, not a survivalist, so can't do the show. Sorry, everyone. Reason number 7, I'd be a bad fit for the show. I'd probably say or do something to get myself in a lot of trouble, and I'd maybe try to mess with production a little bit, because a way to get certain audio cut out is just to tap your mic and make sure there are no boom mics around. So production might catch me, tapping the mic so they can't hear what I'm saying, because sometimes I like to vent to myself or talk to myself, and I'm like, oh, I don't want them to use that in the edit, better tap the mic. But then they're like, hey, he's tapping the mic, and they'll probably make my edit a lot worse than what it could have been, and I probably would irritate a lot of people, and I don't want to mess with any potential friendships with production or crew or the other survivalist who's there. So, just gotta please be nice. I don't know. Reason number 8, I'd be a bad fit for the show. I have a terrible memory and I'm prone to making mistakes. And I might have mentioned that I have a bad memory before, but just in case, I'm saying it now. And we've seen mistakes happen on past challenges that have ended with the survivalist tapping, because, we've seen them chopping at something and then whoosh, or whoosh, my leg. And if they don't immediately get med tap, they tap not too long after most of the time, because they're unable to do a lot of the tasks around camp, and it ends up getting frustrating and they end up leaving, which is very sad. And I'm prone to making a lot of mistakes, so I'll probably do something dumb that'll result in me hurting myself, and I don't want to hurt myself, nor do I want anyone to yell at me for any mistakes I made, because my partner would be saying, oh, move those logs over there so they don't catch fire. 10 minutes later they catch fire, and then I'm getting yelled at. I'm just going, I'm sorry, I completely forgot, I don't know why, I thought I moved them, oh no. And so we don't want that to happen.
Moving on to reason number 9 why I'd be a bad fit for the show. I have a terrible sense of direction. I'd get more lost than Dan did on his 21-day challenge, and I'd get more lost than Melissa did when she wandered into a swamp and production had no idea where she was, but she eventually found her way back. I know there are also tips and tricks to help find your way back to specific locations using broken branches and whatnot, but I'd accidentally forget those and just be wandering around thinking about eating leaves that are probably not good for me, and asking production where the giant lake is, where my camp is near, and they'll be going, we cannot talk to you, and I'll go, okay, guess I'll just wander around, it's fine.
Reason number 10, I'd be a bad fit for the show. I do not want to be on the show. That's right, I do not want to be on Naked and Afraid, and I feel that is a very good reason as to not apply. But if someone wants to have me be a producer or cast for a spinoff, or come up with an idea for a spinoff for Naked and Afraid, I'd be happy to do so for a fee. And with that, that is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, comment nice things, and subscribe and share. And click the next video if it's mine. Thank you all so much, and have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye.